One of the main issues with our school is that the school does not prepare and have a learning environment for our children. That's number one. Number two, they don't have the equipment for them to learn in the school. You can't have 30 students within a classroom with one computer. So we need to change that. We also need to change the curriculum. That's the key also, because they're training our children right now for jobs that does not exist. So you have to emphasize more on the technology and advanced math, because all those things lead to innovation, and innovation creates jobs. We also need new books in all schools. We have to keep up to date with all the new editions. We have to do that. I definitely support a partnership with the state. However, I think we should have a partially elected board so we can have a say into what goes on in our school. The other thing, I think that Dr. Alonso, I think we have to remove him right now. The mayor is not here. And we know that the developers are backing the mayor. Okay? So I'm saying right now, we have 5 Democrats up here running for mayor, and one of us want to win. If we want to defeat these developers, why can't we have a united front? One of us take the lead role, and all 4 of us back you, put all our people behind you, and make a united front, and send a message to all developers in this city that we are going to make a change, and the change is now, and it's September 13th. I have 40,000 or more in my order. I'm willing to give that up to anyone that we can unanimous put in front right now. We have so many people work in the city that don't live here. Lots of cars. So lots of pollution come with those cars. I say we have a surcharge for all cars that comes in this city to pollute our city. The other thing that, you know why your water bill goes up all the time? Because the federal government is asking the city of Baltimore for years to make a watershed. There's a reason for that. It's an environmental issue. No leader seems to address that. You know why? They have no health care experience. The youth of today is the future. And the problem within present administration is that there's no money for the youths. I say that all contract that the city gives out, they should take 2% of all contract off the top. We have over $6 billion worth of contract the city gives out. Take 2% of that. Do the math. Close to $12 million. So we have that up front. That's their contribution to the community. So we have money in that pool to take care of our youths. Omar rents for 5 years, and we don't have to worry about it. So the money is the issue. So we need these contractors to pay for it, because they say they're putting it into our community, but there's nothing tangible there to show it. So what we need to do is to take the money up front. And once you do that, we won't have a problem. 50% of what Mr. Rowley says is right. However, I'm going to just do some bullets right here. We need to go back to the $1 house, but differently. So keep that in mind. We need to turn some of these houses, give it to the homelessness. Some organizations, take some people off the street. That's good. Some of these houses, we need to turn them into business, into certain community that needs certain type of business. Survey the area, see what it needs, bring investors in from the community to run those business, creating jobs. If we're going to demolish any kind of house in any community, the people in the community going to get a job to do that. And one more thing, very important, and I close this off. No land bank program in this city. It don't work. period. So any candidate talk about land bank, I say September 13, push that name to the side. Thank you very much. So what I will do as Mayor of Baltimore City is to make sure that we have a mobile public health department that goes into the community every day, not Monday through Friday, because there's a Saturday and there's a Sunday. So we'll be there 7 days a week to take care of all that, bring all that kind of resource to them. So health-wise, I think that we need to, improve on our public health department and expand it to the community and bring it to the community, because most of them not coming to get help. Every application that you fill out in Baltimore City, you know what's a major question on there? Have you ever been arrested? That's what I'm going to do. Number one thing, I have to take off that question off there. I'm going to create a system that is called Baltimore City Extended Program, and all offenders come through that program and they can work anywhere they want and don't have to worry about that question.